days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolf, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 35. It's Frantic Friday time, and you are here on this channel because you believe in truth, justice, and probably a good burger and all that kind of stuff. I am your host, the Comic Relief Crusader, and you are here on a Frantic Friday looking for a little bit of laughs, a little bit of mirth and merriment, and a little bit of giggles here and there and everywhere on top of that. So I want to say hello to everybody that made it here today. We got Gap After Dark. Hola, everyone. Mike Appion, PCR, and Tom left. And I'll be working, not feeling so hot today. Well, warm up, dude, because the show is beginning right now. And we also have Dark Helmet. Let's go! And we are Dark Helmet. We are here. And no need to throw a tantrum, but I want it now. Well, you have it now. So there you go. And we also got Sci-Fi Mumby, who is like reaching 900. I think you've made it to 900 right now. So congrats, Sci-Fi Mumby. That's awesome. It's super awesome. You made it that far, that high, that quick. Awesome. I am so proud of you. And we also got Vince Womack. Greetings and salutations to you, sir. And because he's also listening on the Rumbles as well. So, and he also says the same thing. So there we go. It's on stereo. There we go. That's the way I like it. Dark Helmet is also here. He sniffs his finger and wonders what's going on as well. And we got FKHC 2005. What's up, dude? Nice to see you, man. And we also got Joe's Atmosphere. Yo, Joe. What's up, boys? Nice to see you, man. And we all have the illustrious Lord Thoth. Punch it and let's fracking go. That's right. We are going, dude. We are here and we are ready to party. And we also got Tina, the Naughty Dragon. Good Friday, everyone, from your Dragon of Naughtiness. Ooh, and I see you change your profile again. There we go. Awesome. Nice to see you, Tina. And wow, geez, we got a rocking show going on. Man, everybody's jumping away, just chatting and everything. Man, it's nice to see everyone today. And well, that being said, let's just get right on to it and let's invite everybody on the panel, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Appion!
Bonesaw is ready.
Yeah, Bonesaw in the chat. There we go.
2 hours of playtime. What's up, man? Ready for another Frantic Friday?
Ready for another Frantic Friday, my dude.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Good. This week's been pretty good. Yeah.
It's been pretty good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. And we also got the Geeky Classic Leftist, Tom.
Hello. I'm going to say this right now. In that entrance, when you have the first thing that comes to mind is the word moist. I don't know why.
Moist.
Really?
It's moist.
Moist.
So moist. It's a moist Friday.
So moist.
I'm a moisture farmer, son.
Num nums. And also welcoming back, we got the Pop Culture Republic man himself. How's it going, man?
Hello. It's going well.
Nice.
Great Friday. If not,
It is a great
moist,
Friday.
depending on where you are in the world.
I was on the beach earlier today. It was nice, actually. Even here in Canada, I was on the beach earlier today with friends. So yeah, such a nice day.
Yeah.
Sweet. We had a little bit of sprinkle of moisture here actually last night. So, everything is nice and slightly moist. Oh God, that's going to be the new word today, isn't it? So
I know. When I started,
Moist. Word of the day, everyone. Word of the
my
day.
God. That's right. When anybody mentions the word moist, I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm back.
everybody, today's word is moist. When everybody says the word moist,
We all scream.
yeah, exactly.
Leave Brittany alone!
Good. My earballs.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Drink of a shot every time we say moist.
Exactly. I can go with that.
Might not make it to the end.
Hey, Thetazoid, nice to see you, man. Yo, to you all, love you much, all you moisty boys and girls. There we go. And he's 4 subs away from 50.
Oh,
It's Moist Day
cool.
for sure. Awesome, Thetazoid.
I grew up near Moist Isley.
It was either or groan, one of the two.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna regret this probably.
I'll be here all week. Get the waiter.
We'll have a watchword for the day or something like that.
You think his eyes were moist?
I think his eyes are moist. God. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Well, before we get into super news, yeah, we have oh boy, yeah, exactly. We have a little bit of a thing going on here in Canada. So which is kind of a good thing, the way I kind of introduced the show with that Gurren Lagann opening, right? Because this channel is not going to censor itself. It's not gonna kowtow to I don't know, any rules or regulations or anything like that. It's just not going to happen, right? I'm going to speak out for truth and justice, and yeah, sure, I'll throw in the American way because Canada's far gone at this point.
We're getting there,
we're getting there. So there's an interesting bill that's being introduced here in Canada. I'm gonna bring it up. And it's I think that pretty much anybody, good old Bill C-63. This is what it is, what's going on here. So just to bring it up,
the Trudeau woke mob has managed to extend themselves even further into the legal Netherlands with a new bill called C-63, which isn't law in Canada yet, but is soon likely to be. And it is the most totalitarian Western bill I've ever seen by quite a large margin and in multiple dimensions. And that was my conclusion upon reading it, and then my conclusion upon rereading it and rereading it again, because I like to make sure I have these things right. And I thought I'd talk to Bruce about it today, along with Constantine, to see if my understanding of the bill is actually correct. So join us. It'll be quite a ride.
It's got 3 categories of bad in it. One's an administrative bad, one is a criminal code bad, criminal law bad, and the other one is, again, like C-16, a Canadian Human Rights Act amendment. So let me do the last one first.
And so what's the purported purpose of the law?
Well, the purported purpose, it starts with the cover of protecting children.
Right.
From online harm. That's the first administrative law.
Who could possibly oppose that?
This is part of the beauty of the way they go about these things. It's got great cover, and nobody in their right mind would want to come out and say, well, that's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But what that kind of cover enables is basically a crackdown on the very idea of free speech. So let's just take the human rights aspect first. They are returning to the Canadian Human Rights Act, an old section that got thrown out, got repealed during the era of Stephen Harper, when Harper was the prime minister. And it was causing all kinds of nuisance. It was the kind of section, and these kinds of sections also appear in the provincial codes. Every province and the federal government has their own human rights code. And these codes, not all of them, but typically include this kind of restriction on speech. You're not allowed to discriminate in your speech, is what some of them say. And this section basically says that if you use hateful speech that can be taken to vilify an individual or group, then you will be acting discriminatorily and therefore in breach of the code and therefore potentially liable to any of the perceived victims and also potentially to the government itself. And one of the problems with the human rights regime is that complaints can be made very, very easily without a lawyer, without any cost. And because the Canadian federal government has jurisdiction over the internet, this section is going to authorize complaints of all kinds to be made against people who are speaking their minds online about any and everything. So it's going to have a chilling effect upon speech, no question about it. You put that together with the criminal code amendments. Those criminal code amendments make it, well, they do several things. Here's one extraordinary thing that it does. It makes the sentence, the maximum sentence for any violation of an offense, like any offense in the criminal code or under federal legislation, any offense that is motivated by hatred will carry a maximum sentence of life imprisonment.
Right.
Now, the defenders of the bill say, well, don't worry, the judge isn't actually going to give you life. That's not likely to happen. And that may be true, but that's not the point. If you don't mean it in legislation, then don't give the judge the power.
If it's in the law, it's likely to happen.
If it's in the law, it is going to happen sooner or later, and it is a signal about what is lawful and what is not, and what the proper punishment should be and what is not. So C-63 is a reflection of how, just one more reflection of how we are losing the law. We are losing in C-63 the idea of free speech itself. You know that old quote that people always refer to from Voltaire's biographer, the one that goes, I disagree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say. I think the reason that quote is trotted out so often is that when you come right down to it, most people don't agree with that. Everybody says they believe in free speech. Everybody. Justin Trudeau has said he believes in free speech. There's a guarantee of free speech in the Chinese constitution.
Right.
Okay? It's very easy to say. And what they really mean is, yes, I believe in free speech, but.
Yeah.
And it's within the but.
And it's within the but that they'll ignore everything that comes before that. So.
Yeah, our country's going to hell. It's not.
That's
good.
right.
It can't pass. This bill can't pass. It can't. It's just going to kill all. And it just, you guys in the States, Pop, Abion, this is coming your way soon. If it comes here, it will eventually leak.
No, that's how I see it as well. It seems like Canada has become a testing ground for things like this.
Oh, we are, because he's with the WEF.
Yep.
He's gonna.
If y'all get it, we'll probably get it soon enough. I mean, I don't. Where does it stop? Does it stop short of, say, a preacher preaching a sermon in his church?
Yeah, no.
Well, it's come to that point.
It has
here.
And you guys know I'm not. I was raised Catholic and stuff, but I don't. But I still, my family is, and I'm sorry, but everybody should have the rights to, if a priest wants to say. But nowadays, the Catholics, Christians in general, are being attacked unjustly, and they can say, "Oh, they said something, I was offended," and there you're getting put in jail for life. A priest for no reason. It's just it's scary. This is stupid.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I remember
pretty much. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I remember seeing clips of that Canadian preacher yelling at police in his church, calling them Yahtzees, get out Yahtzees.
Yep.
That was
I know
pretty
that guy.
classic. That was pretty good.
Yep. If you don't know what freedoms you have until you actually lose them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't realize
And
it's
that's
getting
pretty much
scary
it.
here in Canada. So
It is.
If he gets in again next year, it'll be illegal because there's no way this country's voting for him. It might be time to move. It's like this is just not safe in this country.
Wow,
Definitely.
Watch our elections here. I don't want to go into it, but
I am. Trust me.
Certain things happen, and somebody gets reelected.
Yeah.
Yep. And that kind of led into something that you wanted to talk about there, Tom, also as well.
Speaking of butts, we ended with the word butt. Good ending. Recently there's a game that was released. I don't have a PS5 yet. I want to get
led into this game.
It's called Stellar Blade. It was released, I think it was this week.
Yeah.
The creators are today. Yeah, it was the creators from Korea, if I'm not mistaken. It was highly inspired by a game I own, a Nier Automata. Beautiful game, amazing game. And actually, the creator of Nier Automata actually commented. He said he likes this game. It's brilliant. But there was a big hubbub a few weeks ago, or about a month ago, about the characters are too sexy, and as you can see here, and the butts, they're trying to sexualize it. Does anybody ever play video games or follow superheroes? They usually wear outfits like that all the time. So it's not look at that. Yeah, she has a nice bum. What's wrong with that? Why is it bad to be sexy all of a sudden?
Yep.
And there's just like, remember with the anime, they said those groups in the Japanese, you can't be too sexy. That's stupid. So anyway, this happened, but it fizzled because the internet and true gamers are like, no, this is stupid. This is stupid. No. So the game released, and already with the releasing of the game, something new. Actually, this is the second one. Do the other one first. Something new just came out. There was somebody looked for something within the game. There was graffiti on the wall. And in Korea, they wouldn't have known what this means. A lot of people said, like, Korean, they don't usually, besides pop culture, the pop music, they wouldn't have heard much about what this means. And if you see, there's a word hard. It should be there. And it was
let me have a look. And boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, well, that's where they fixed it too, which is funny. It said the word hard and then notice the R at the end, but it wasn't connected. A lot of people said it was just accidental, So Sony went back and, we got to change it because it was racist. There it is there. Chances are that was just done by accident. That's not even, but somebody thought it was racist immediately. We got to censor that. So they end up changing it within a day or two. And as you can see, the previous one he's shown, they changed it to Crimer. So Crimer R means nothing. Actually, Sony shot themselves in the foot because Crimer actually is a racist words against people of color and doing crime. So they didn't even realize they actually shot themselves in the foot and made it racist. They took something that wasn't racist and made it racist. Yeah. So, and a lot of people are saying it's probably AAA games studios that are actually doing this because this game is an independent game studio. There's no glitches. It doesn't freeze. It runs perfectly at 4K at 60 frames per second with no stuttering hardly ever. It's giving away free DLC costumes. They recently just did an update already giving, expanding the 3. So a lot of people are thinking it's the AAA games because they're like, our games are broken release now. Most games in modern time are broken. But I'm sorry, you're stretching. That's racist. It's just the word har. And there was I doubt they actually meant that. And even if it is, whatever, it's nothing. So I find this is to do with censorship. People are trying to censor everything now. To me, just like in Canada, it all ties in. It's all involved with censorship. You don't like it, turn it off. Stop looking. Like, it's ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Exactly.
But people are fighting against it. But just on that being said, let me make us finish it on a happy note. If anybody wants to fight against censorship, all you have to do, if everybody can see me here, you have to get one of these. And one of these, do anybody know? Look. And it's
a high quality classic katana.
Plastic
I approve this message.
So we need to let these people fight back.
It's got the safety tip as well on the end.
Exactly. But
President Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah,
that's a stellar blade you got there.
No, I do want to get this game. I've heard on
dad jokes for days.
Oh,
Oh my
goodness.
god.
But yeah,
There
like
we
Game
go.
Race. I follow those guys on YouTube, and they talk highly of it. They said it's a great game. Your good character building, good everything. But
It's
a lot
like
of
Dark Souls, so I can see people like
Yeah.
yeah, it has
Souls,
some.
like
It's not. It's very challenging, I guess. And the action is fun. Sure, it's not the most perfect game, but for what it is, I guess it's quite good. And it's like I want to get a PS5 eventually. Anyway, there's some games. But yeah, no, it just
it's
censorship.
pretty gory. I played the demo, and like some of those girls, those hot like character girls, like they get like mutilated. It's pretty
Oh yeah,
pretty graphic.
It
Nice.
doesn't hold back. It's just some independent studio in Korea that just designed it, and it's like, yeah. So
Tina wants to
It's-
know: is it for circumcision?
I don't know. I don't think I'm circumcising it. I mean, it happened to me when I was a kid, but hey, it's whatever.
Oh my god! And
no. Yeah,
and
tiny
Thunderzoid
censorship.
said, yeah, this is gonna be the moistest of days. Love you much, all brothers and sisters. Because he said, holy shnikes, did you guys get me over the 50 mark? Thank you so much. Means so much. Love you all. Well, Thetazoid, hey, not a problem, dude.
Cool.
Back at you.
Anything to help out a fellow creator out there. So
Stay
there we
moist,
go.
bro.
Stay moist. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, yeah, let's get on to
Whose baseball broke my glass? What the hell?
okay, then we're up to stupid news here. So and Penny just made it in the nick of time. Hey Penny, nice to see you.
Hello, Penny.
Okay, so what we got for super news here today? Well, on Tuesday, we talked about women that were willing to pay $500 to put salmon eggs
In their coochie.
to up their
Yahoo.
vitality. Yeah. So, well, we got something that might be able to actually top that here today. Apparently, there are men out there that are claiming to be women that are inserting frozen tomato paste into themselves to mimic a period.
Okay,
Why
I'm
is
leaving this
beyond
planet.
me.
Mike, let's get a spaceship
Yep.
pop. Yep, you guys come. We're going to the moon. We're living on the moon. This is
Yeah,
no,
we're
I'm
living
done.
on the moon.
Planet,
So,
this
yeah.
planet has lost it.
So, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
we
goodness.
just don't.
It sounds like a
Stop.
bad comedy. It sounds
My
like a bad
God.
comedy that I actually would watch because it's so bad.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like people, stop putting things into yourselves that shouldn't be there. Food is meant to come out, not in that orifice for any reason at all. Stop it. Just no, you shouldn't be.
We're not king shaming, and if you're into bananas and stuff like that, good for you. But no.
Exactly. Yep. That's like Vince says.
Yeah,
That's enough internet for
I'm
me.
done
today.
as
There we go.
well. It's like it's time to turn the internet off and walk away.
And why would you want to mimic a
exactly.
period anyways? Like,
Oh.
don't women like not want to have those?
No, women
So
would
it'd
love
be
to have them there. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
like,
And
that's my
hell,
favorite
sort of
time of the month.
to see it, dude.
I look
keep
forward to it
saying-
each month.
I keep saying I'm at a loss for words, but I'm at a loss
every-
for words.
But every Tuesday and Friday, I make you find more losses for words.
I have great friends that are women, and trust me, none of them would say that we
For
love
that-
the period.
For that water cooler talk. Oh, your period was bad? Let me tell you about my period. Tomato paste. Frozen tomato paste.
I have to ask, okay, Penny or Tina, seeing how so far, and Sci-Fi Mombi, I have to ask, like, let's just put it this way. Do you look forward to it? Honestly, this is an honest to God question.
What a great
Okay.
You know what's interesting about period?
It
I'm sorry,
is.
I'm going to bring this up.
So
If women
if you're not, then why would men want to? That's
You know what's interesting fact of the scientific thing? Do you know if women work together, live together for long periods of time, their periods sync up? It's really interesting how that does. It actually is really factual. It's like, oh, that's
I've
weird.
heard that too.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah. Yeah. Dark Helmet. Yeah. Hygienes cannot masturbate if they want to. That is called a hemorrhage.
Yeah, it's
and you need to
exactly.
seek medical help. Real women don't want periods.
That's
There you
what I'm
go.
saying.
So,
I think it's probably their
you
least
know,
favorite thing.
Sci-Fi Mommy. That's freaking true because I'm a real woman. There you go. So, And Penny, on the other hand, is shocked and dismayed by the looks of it. So I'm sorry, but not sorry. And Tina is like, no, the cramps are terrible at times. Sometimes I feel a fierce, I become a fierce dragon. There you go. So I'm sorry, men that claim to be women. No, you have
And
no
like
idea.
you'd only mimic
So,
that. You'd only do
there you
this
go.
to like tell people about it, because you're not just gonna do it and then not tell anybody, because then that's like no one else would know. So there's no purpose. It's literally just to tell people that you had a period.
Exactly.
There you go. And that being
What the
said,
fuck?
Vince is like, all hail the mighty sausage. There we go. So
No, you forget about
and I'm glad Thana's
leaving the
gets a laugh
planet.
out of it. So
Yeah, forget about leaving the planet. I'm waiting for somebody to make a time machine, because the 80s keep looking better and better, and even the 70s. The 70s were great, man.
What was it?
They were.
They said that we're allowed to
80s.
say. What was Foggy said we're allowed to say? Was it a winter storm or what was it again? I forget what now.
Oh, I'm trying to remember now. Snorter Poopers, looks at a package of spaghetti and tomato paste and shakes and snoot. Nope.
But anyway, we have
Nope.
that white stuff in the 80s. I want that more than any of this, and I don't even touch this stuff.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Want to build a snowman? There you go. That was a huge thing. In the 80s,
Exactly. Do you want to build a snowman? Well, there was that. And then the other thing is this from the New York Post that I got from Gap. So he drew my attention to it. So Gap, thank you very much. This from the New York Post that apparently these pea-stained denim designer jeans have an eye-opening price tag. And why would anybody want to wear this? I don't know.
Anybody
So
could
this
make
is
these
the
at
latest in
home.
fashion now, apparently.
You can make these at home yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Don't buy a.
Why?
I know.
I can just walk in the middle of the street. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm fashionable.
No, seriously. Time machine.
I
Time
can just do it
machine.
naturally.
Time machine. Come on. There's got to be an inventor
I
out there. I
Mine
don't
won't
care if
just
it
be
looks
a
like the
patch.
TARDIS or not.
No, mine won't just be a patch. It'll be nice and moist.
Yeah, that's the moisture line. The new line for moisture.
Hey, sci-fi said, Dad, you made it just in the nick of time. However, you missed the previous news, but that's okay. You can rewind. So
and we have
I
the
can
new
just do this
brown
for
whitey
free and
tighties.
save myself.
We're like 20 minutes
that's
and we
right.
realize the planet's just killing itself right now with stupidity.
I know. I can just do this naturally and save myself probably $200.
Exactly.
Next is going to be skid marks.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Steve, man, come with skid marks.
Yummy breakfast sandwiches, corn dogs with blueberry pancake as breading and some Canadian maple syrup. I'm hungry now. Moistly hungry. Oh my God.
I love corn dogs.
Dark Helmet, I'm going to start pissing in my jeans and selling them. I'll call them Drinker's Choice and charge $99.98. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. How about pre-skid mark underwear to go with that? I know, right?
I'm telling you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm telling you.
Oh, let's see. And notice no pic of the rear. Yeah, I wonder why. No, exactly, right? So
oh my
Tina,
God.
yeah, great.
Guess how
Now I
much
don't have
those
to pee myself for
pea-stained jeans
fashion.
are?
There we go.
Guess how much a pair of
How
those
much?
jeans cost? $608.
I'm gonna say
What?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
But originally $800 down, you can get them up to $600.
I could only see someone buying that for like celebrity jeans or something that some celebrity wore. Like this celebrity wore these jeans in this year, and they pissed at them. They never wore them again. Now on sale at auction, $600. You could
I
own
can
these.
see
pissed
Ezra
jeans.
Miller. Ezra Miller,
Yeah.
like just posing these. Oh my God, this is just so retarded. There you go. Theta's on. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard the voices never ends. We picked a good word today, and
Yes.
and for
Yes,
anybody
that
just
was a
joining
good
in,
word.
that word is moist. So I just love how things just go in a complete circle at this point. So
Yeah,
don't
$600
worry.
for a pair of jeans that you look like you peed in. What in the blue hell?
Oh my God, yeah. My price would totally outsell them. Exactly.
See, this is like something like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
And now for
Yeah,
$99.98.
The 100% is Saturday Night Live sketch, but
Oh,
it's so
it is.
real.
It is.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is the real world.
Oh,
I'm just waiting around for
It
the
is sort of
societal
purpose.
collapse at this point. I'm here cheering on the eventual societal collapse. Come on, guys.
Yep.
You're not trying
Yep.
hard enough here.
Society's like
I'm gonna
Jenga.
put
There's just a
in
few
some
more
beans
blocks to move,
sell
and
them on
then
eBay for $300.
the tower will fall.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
for
could
you
retire.
college students.
Exactly, Snort. Precisely.
Yeah, for you college students with student loan debt. I'm just
Yep.
saying.
Yep. And Vince, yeah. The worst thing is there's going to be some morons out there that actually want to buy them. Exactly. That's right.
You can make
So,
your own. I'm
let's
telling
see
you.
if
I'm
they
saying.
Yeah. I could feed my own jeans. Yeah, that's right. And I don't need a diaper. So, oh, geez. See, I love this stupid news because it gets everybody chatting. Blue jeans cut off shorts called skids. There you go. They're pre-brown for your convenience. There we go. So, polar P jeans. Oh my god. So there you go. Now on sale for over $600 to a store near you. So
Oh, get this.
God help
totally,
whoever buys that.
your action
totally
figures
going
are
on to our
probably
opening
worth in
story
this.
about.
Exactly.
By the way, just for fun, I went to share this on my Facebook
About-
page. Just for fun, I wanted to share this because this is funny because I had the thing. It won't share
Yeah.
because censorship. I can't share news in Canadian Facebook, so it blocked even this article about pee pants. That's how bad we're
wow.
country. I can't even
Really?
share an article from the New York Post about pee pants. Like what the?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yep,
country's
that's
bad.
right. Instead of acid wash jeans, urine wash jeans. Exactly.
I used to like acid wash jeans, believe it or not. I ripped acid wash.
They
jeans.
were cool. They
Yeah,
were.
we'd be on my
Oh my
BMX.
god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And Razel Kane, hey, how's it going, man? Hello, you wonderful collection of
Hello.
YouTubers. Hello,
Hello.
you just missed the stupid news. So just hit the rewind a little bit and
Wow.
you'll be
Our
peeing
planet's going to-
yourself laughing.
You'll be moist.
That's right.
Nice. Ah!
Moist from all the left.
Oh
No.
man.
Eat your pee pants today.
That's right. And that brings us to our first article that we're going to be talking about. So if anybody knows about defecation or peeing themselves in dismayment, well, this out by the comic book news here. Thunderbolts, Olga Kurylenko confirms woke Taskmaster will return. So you remember Taskmaster from the Black Widow movie? That's supposed to be a
No.
dude
Oh,
that
I
ended
never
up
watched
being
it.
yeah, it's well, lucky you. So
Yeah.
that ended
She
up
doesn't
being,
say a word, so you know.
That's right. Yeah. That the film should be all about the girls, which follows the Me Too Black Widow movie. Oh boy. So could this get any more fun? Just when I thought we were gonna get an actual proper Taskmaster. Yeah, no.
No.
So
no.
there we go. Yeah, my chair is wet now. Says Snort Poop is. So, my God. And Dark Helmet Thetazoid, those jeans are smelling of asparagus. Yeah, that was Taskmaster. Yeah, that was Taskmaster. So yes, and luckily you did fall asleep. So yeah, she'll be returning in the new Thunderbolts movie. So she's confirmed to return in Marvel's Thunderbolts as she returns from Black Widow as Antonia Drevkov, the female version of Taskmaster, which if you watch the Black Widow movie, yeah, they had to gender swap that whole entire character, and what everybody thought was a dude, which had a dude build and everything like that. No, it was Olga. So, which sounds like a very strong Slavic name for any woman
makes
to have
no
in
sense.
Eastern Europe, I guess. So,
Makes no sense how she got her powers in that
No.
movie either. Black Widow burns her up
No.
in like a fire. She recovers from the fire,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden now she can mimic moves. What? How does that work?
yeah,
It's unrelated.
I know, right? It makes absolutely no sense. So
Oh,
it's
I
so
I
dumb.
burned half my face. Now
So
I can
amid the
mimic your moves.
backlash,
Yeah.
That actually powered her up, probably. So she was extra angry from that burn. Amid the backlash from the MCU zombies, recall how I correctly predicted Taskmaster would be female in the Black Widow movie, which fits with Kevin Feige's approach to Phase 4. And beyond that is all about being woke. Well, who didn't see this coming, right? Because, Yelena is going to be leading team. No, it actually should be Bucky, but no, that's not going to happen at all because you need female representation in order to be doing that. So yeah. Vince Warwick, misread that as Thunderbolts title gets a mysterious asterisk at CinemaCon. Yeah, precisely yet. And hey, Sarkavine, how's it going, dude? So please check out my fundraiser show after this one is done. Yes, we're helping out oh geez, I'm trying to think. Why can't I think of the name right now? Probably because everything is moist right now in my head. And yeah. So,
you need some frozen tomato paste.
Exactly. I need some frozen tomato paste.
It'll fix everything.
And some salmon egg.
Salmon egg.
That's right. And some salmon eggs too. So
$500 salmon egg.
That's right. Get that caviar going. So yeah. Because everybody knows it's all about the more infamous Russian caviar, which is more expensive and tasty too on top of that. So apparently Thunderbolts is all about the females. And speaking of woke, the trend looks to continue in Thunderbolts, as apparently Florence Pugh is the star of the movie, and Thunderbolts is more or less a sequel to Black Widow. Oh well, color me shocked. So Pugh was also used to first promote the flick in that BTS video. So yeah, because apparently she was going around and saying, oh yeah, we're just starting to shoot right now and everything's going to be all fine and dandy and blah blah blah. So a rumored actor character list also says the women in the movie are the stars led by Yelena and Val, and with the Sentry listed third, of course, because he's Russian and hey, go communism, and followed by Ghost, which was in the Ant-Man movie, in the second Ant-Man movie, and Taskmaster, who is gender swapped, and of course with U.S. Agent Bucky and Red Guardian at the bottom, because well, generally men like to be on bottom. So sometimes. So that's right. Moist is huge. So, that's right. The Moist Master. Oh my god.
How wouldn't U.S. Agent be the leader of the team? He was literally in the military and he was going to be the new Captain America, which is a leader role.
Exactly.
Like, he's kind of built for it. Or even the chick from Seinfeld, because she brought them all together.
Yeah,
with leadership ability and experience, but no, we can't have that.
Why Yelena? It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
Never even let it, because in the Black Widow movie, she was following Scarlett Johansson. Like,
yep. And on top of that, if this is a U.S. built team, right, on U.S. soil, which generally is anyway, right? I mean, let's see, how many Russians do we have here? So we got like 3 Russians, right? You got Red Guardian, you got Yelena, who is from Russia, you got Taskmaster, which probably it didn't really say
some sort of European or something, though. Yeah, foreign.
And
Ghost is like foreign too.
Yeah. So basically, you have 2 Americans, both of which should have been Captain America, right? U.S. Agent and Bucky, which both equally could be leading the team, no problem. Which both equally could have been a great successor to Captain America, but we can't have that.
Didn't Bucky really actually the one who got the shield, if I'm not mistaken?
I think in the comic books he was, but not in the MCU. Yeah, I guess he had a nice little redemption story arc, but he was denied that. Plus, technically, Bucky is the oldest one on the team, so he should lead by seniority.
Exactly. And he's a damn great warrior. Like, hello.
Yep. And Tina, okay, I'm officially giving up on any MC movies after Endgame.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And many of us have.
Time ago.
Bucky's
That's
the
right.
only one that fought in the Infinity War, so he wins right there. Like he fought the
True.
war to end all wars, basically. None of these other
Exactly.
people even came close to a conflict that huge.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's a great warrior.
back
He's
in
a great-
World War II with Captain America.
Yeah,
and
from that all the way to future, like wars with aliens. He's done so much more.
yeah,
Exactly.
So Bucky should lead, but he
Out of
can't.
experience alone, and if not seniority, right? Both of those right there.
Yeah.
You
but
know?
we can't have that because that would make too much sense.
Exactly.
This
And
is
like,
not about
like
making
Vince said-
sense. It's about
No.
checking those check boxes.
Exactly. And like Vince said, yeah, Taskmaster will probably turn out to be Ukrainian. Yeah, more than likely. It wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah. And Dark Helmet, yeah, this already has me uninterested. I'd rather have another vasectomy rather than experience this woke brain fart. Oh, geez, I agree with you there. If only I was brave enough to get a vasectomy. Anyway, so the rumors also offer Thunderbolts will kill off Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier. Oh, well, imagine my shock.
Oh goodness!
Oh, of course, right? Where it's guest Florence Pugh as Yelena survives, of course, and goes on to be featured in the MCU, likely as the new Black Widow. Well, imagine my shock.
No, you
Because
can't. You kill off Bucky
who-
for no reason. That's just bullshit.
Yep, that's right. So who didn't see this coming? Oh well, probably because he's getting old and
Yeah, old and
we have to-
decrepit.
we have to give him a
Right.
good send off, right? Yeah, that's probably it. And Yelena is so young and vibrant and beautiful. She's got to be the next Black Widow. So
Bucky could tear her
God.
throat out in 2 seconds if he wanted to. But hey, yeah, she's a great leader. Like,
yeah, precisely, right? With like next to no experience whatsoever, and there's no way that Bucky, who's survived World War II and countless missions when he was brainwashed and stuff like that, plus, like Appion said, survived Endgame, military background and everything like that, and seniority and all that kind of stuff. Oh no, of course he's gonna get the axe, of course.
Plus,
Captain
Bucky
America
doesn't.
could-
Yeah, doesn't
go ahead.
Bucky have the Russian equivalent of the super soldier serum as well?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
he was stronger than Steve. Like,
Yeah.
he almost killed him, like, a few times. So, but it's just his fact that he came back was what really saved him. Like,
That's
he
right.
was scary good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And Dark Helmet, yeah, vasectomy isn't that bad, really. Okay, well, good to know that then. So, but yeah, we're not going to go to that Instagram thing because that's just boring. So Olga returns from Black Widow as the female Taskmaster. Yeah, so Olga posted the above image of her director's chair from the set on Instagram, which includes the hashtags Thunderbolts and Antonio and Taskmaster. So, her director's chair. Oh, well, isn't that just shocking right there? So she's directing this as well. So no wonder. So in the comics, at least, the real Taskmaster is a white dude, Tony Masters, who has the power to mimic any form of fighting. That's right. Because that's his speciality, to copy any move.
He talks shit.
That's right. He's like a more badass kind of Deadpool in a way.
Yeah, because
Sort
he's
of.
like mocking you and talking to you while he's stealing your moves, and
Yeah.
she doesn't say a word. They literally did like X-Men Origins Deadpool to her. Like,
yeah.
they did Deadpool what they did to Taskmaster, what they did to Deadpool in that movie is what I'm trying to say.
No,
It's like the
totally
same treatment of a
100%.
character.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
talk
just-
in the comics and they're funny. Get rid of all that.
Yeah, no, we can't have that. Just like what was it with Gail Simone that we talked about on Tuesday? We just need to tear everything down about that character, with Deadpool, about writing Deadpool, and just fill it in with stuff that I like. So if Olga is actually in the directing chair, then it's more than likely, females are just going to be, the total bomb, and men are just going to be basically the goofy sidekicks that bumble their way through, probably maybe with the exception of Bucky, but they're, going to kill him off, so to speak. So that'll be okay. Right.
It'd be interesting with Taskmaster if like they take her character and have her like watch, since she was kind of brainwashed most of her life. She like watches a bunch of like action movies and gets like a bunch of like witty comebacks and stuff from movies, and then she uses those like trying to learn and like acclimate herself with the world. And so like Captain America, like I understood that reference, and he's like the man out of time, because she didn't really know what she was doing, because she was like brainwashed by her dad for like 15 years. So you could kind of say like her personality could be made through like pop culture, and then she could kind of, but even then it's like I don't think Olga can deliver the jokes that funny.
No,
and
exactly.
I don't know.
They'd have to do a voiceover and then actually have like a funny voice.
Yeah.
Lines or something.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's and it's nothing against women or anything like that. Absolutely not. But it's just not going to have the same punch delivering, like just a lady trying to deliver, I don't know, like a funny comeback or anything like that. I mean, it might work. It might not. But I mean, how do you explain the fact that, she was like totally 100% brainwashed, like, essentially like a walking, fighting zombie, basically.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
So how do you make her, I don't know, likable, or a character that you want to root for or anything like that? I didn't see how they're going to do that.
Yeah, literally a blank slate character with like no personality whatsoever.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's gonna work. So, Vince, if they fight long enough, will their cycles sync up? Yes, probably. They'll all be moist at the same time. So,
wow.
so I'm on mommy. I heard Farnsworth now. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Exactly.
That's right.
They all have their Red Guardian at the same time.
Yeah. Thetazoid. Yeah, women are amazing, just not as a full team of heroes hating men. Exactly. I got nothing wrong with like balancing out a team somewhat, but the mechanics has to be there.
Just like let's be honest, if you don't mind. Remember Endgame? I'm sorry, but that last scene when all the women just get together magically for no apparent reason was
right.
Took me out of the whole film. I was like, what
from all across the giant battlefield, like they just happen to wind up at one spot.
Yeah, and then women power. I'm like, why don't you just have them fight alongside them? And it seemed believable. But then that just took me out of the realism, because I get involved and I'm like, what the hell?
It was Marvel showing off, like, look how many female superheroes we have.
Yes, it was so bad.
Aren't you proud of us?
Force.
Yeah. What the fuck, pea stains? Oh my god, that's not sexy at all. No, it's not.
But it's worth $600-$800.
Yeah. That's right. It is. So Dark Helmet, I showed my 64-year-old mom the new Deadpool Wolverine trailer, and she was like, that looks like fun. I want to see it. There you go.
Awesome. Your mom's cool.
Yeah.
See, that's right. You won her over. So welcome to Geekdom, Dark Helmet's mom. So just watch the select really good movies, few and far between as they are. Yeah. So yeah. Now, as we said about Black Widow, the Taskmaster preview footage made a point of Natasha questioning, who the hell is that guy? Right? Who the hell is that guy? Just as I said, that's because it wasn't a guy, of course. Woke Marvel has Natasha questioning if it's a guy. So, but Marvel could have ended up with the question, who the hell is that? But obviously didn't, for the sake of plugging the woke agenda. So, Scarlett Johansson also confirmed the film was feminist for the whole Me Too movement. So, and this is supposed to be coming out May of next year. This whole movie, I don't know. I'm not exactly thrilled for this.
No,
it's just gonna be another bomb.
Yep.
Oh man,
just let them keep making these movies, and if it gets to the point where their stocks continue to sink, they will have to take action to right the course.
Yep,
or something.
They will eventually, maybe.
Unless they're getting subsidies from the government because of this. It's like, let's just get free money from the government.
That's the only way they can stay afloat, because at this point, I think it's safe to say we're all going to vote with our wallets.
Yeah.
We're not going to spend hard-earned money on this nonsense.
Well, because here's another thing. Like, if a movie bombs, like, I'm not exactly, how should I put it? That super versed in, say, if a movie bombs or whatsoever, but I'm sure that more than likely there's like some sort of insurance probably if a movie does not exactly make quota.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. You know, I'm going to leave that for the higher ups up there to hash that argument out. But yeah, it just seems like for the sake of just pushing a message, that's the only thing they can do. They don't care about the profits or whatever. It's just putting out what they want. So it's really dumb.
It's not about money. It's about the message.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
They're living by the Joker in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Burning the money.
Pretty much it.
They're literally doing that.
Oh yeah. Tina says, I'm hoping that Teenage Warhead is in the new Deadpool movie. Heard the disdain for Deadpool is hilarious. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even know if she's gonna be in that movie.
I hope so. She was an awesome character. I liked her.
Yeah. What was it? Teenage Negatronic Warhead?
Yeah, and then he's like, "What the what? Can we change names?"
Yeah,
exactly. Cool. Right. So, and hey, Dad, man, nice to see you. Awesome that you're here, dude. So great that you made it just in the nick of time. So, yeah, Vince. Yeah, quite a while ago, I thought they were pulling a producer's stunt. Well, that's what I kind of thought too.
Right.
So, you know, so it wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, yeah. You're gonna so you kind of like revealed that you're gonna kill off Bucky. Dumbest move ever.
Yep.
You know, you got 4 females, 3 dudes. And yeah, so you're gonna kill off Bucky. Probably US agent isn't exactly gonna be, you know, like the best of the best whatsoever. You can count on lots of mistakes probably from him. And Red Guardian, more than likely,
he'll be a bumbling idiot. Yeah, he'll be a bumbling idiot, just like he was in Black Widow, just a big dumbass.
Exactly.
Bouncing off walls and just completely stupid.
Yeah, he'll be completely absolutely
big, dumb,
retarded.
straight white men.
Yep.
It's funny in this picture. I mean, if you look at Taskmaster, right? He looks built like a guy, like totally dude.
Yeah, broad shoulders.
Yes. So,
huh.
It's funny. Wow.
Go figure.
She looks like Kate from like the Gears of War series. How it's like a little chick in like this gigantic armor that's like 3 times her size.
Yeah, I know. The only way I've ever seen a woman that built is if they're like heavy into like working out.
Yeah.
And we got a new guy here, Cowabunga Dude. I like that name. Wow, retirement homes have some interesting talking topics. Back in my days, females cooked. It's a new age, gentlemen. Your days are over. The things of old will never return. Well, you know what? That may or may not be true. It kind of depends on how things go in movies, right? No matter how much you scream about it here. Well, it's not that we're screaming about it per se. It's the fact that, you know what, we just kind of look at the numbers. We see what makes big successes and stuff like that. And a lot of it is just a ton of people are kind of sick and tired of this whole quote unquote. And I know it's like overused and all that kind of stuff. This whole woke ideology, you know, men ain't good, you know, only females are badasses. And we're not arguing the fact that females aren't, because there are tons of badass females.
We need to repeat this again. Aliens, Underworld,
Buffy.
There's some amazing female leads out there. Wonder Woman recently, the first, not the second one, the first one, brilliant. I love it. It was so good. There's amazing female
Ripley,
leads.
Sarah Connor, Xena, Buffy.
Yeah,
so
I love
many
these female leads.
So many.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with hating a female. It's for one, I'm going to say this, sorry. There's nothing wrong with traditional roles in the world. That's something that's missing. And there's actually a lot of modern women that say, no, we're tired of it. And they want to go back to being the traditional role. It's not a bad thing. But if you want to take that away from them, isn't that taking the right to choose how they want to live? Like, oh, it's bad. Like,
exactly.
You know, but anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. I mean, if a woman wants to take on a conventional role, then that's entirely up to them. If a man wants to take up a conventional role, then that's entirely up to them too, right?
You know, the
Totally
most marriages,
100% up to them.
most marriages
So-
with those roles usually last longer. Just saying.
Yeah. So, Cowabunga dude, it's okay. It's not that we're trashing women or men or
Hell
anything
no.
like that. It's got nothing to do with it.
I know
Right?
women in my family that are in the army that could kick most guys' asses. Trust me. No,
Yeah.
women can be badass too, 100%. So
Hey, and I know this guy, Deluxe Baldwin. So he's
Ooh.
a Transformers reviewer. So thank you for
Ooh,
having me.
really?
on the
Oh,
Transformers.
cool.
Switch.
Yeah,
Right on.
Just- that's right. Deluxe Baldwin has this nice kind of Southern accent and stuff like that. And he's like, "Howdy, y'all." And just he's kind of like the Bob Ross of Transformer reviews. That's the way I see Deluxe Baldwin.
Okay,
And
let me
Deluxe,
ask you. Sorry
If
to
you
go off
like
topic.
that comparison, it's well deserved, dude.
Sorry to go off
So-
topic. Since we have a couple Transformer lovers in here, can I ask you guys something? Just quickly
No.
off topic. How good is Transformers Devastation? I've never finished it. I own it. Should I finish it? Should I go back? It's a PS4 game, Transformers
That's-
Devastation.
It's a
Not
fun
familiar
game.
with it.
Yeah,
It's a fun game.
I've started. It looks fun. I enjoyed it, but I just never finished it. Maybe I was thinking of going back into it. So
There we go. So now we know. Yeah, it's at Arkansas Education. So so but no, going back to Cowabunga dude, it's it's not about hating women. Absolutely not,
No.
right?
No. not
there
at
are
all.
tons of femme fatales out there that kick ass and take names, and nobody's arguing that whatsoever. It's just basically when it's pushed in your face
Yeah.
to the point is
you
look,
must
look,
hate men.
see, women can do all these kind of things too. It's like, but we already knew that.
Yes,
It doesn't need
what
to
the
be
hell?
forced on anyone, right?
I'm sorry,
Right.
but Underworld is
It's
one of my
when there's
favorite
a
movies.
agenda behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Like
There
all
you go.
white men or all men are bad. Blah blah blah. No.
Yeah.
I
All
love the
people are
title of Bod Ross of Transformer reviews. So there we
That is
go.
a pretty good title.
It is
All
a
the
pretty
pretty
good
little
title.
Transformers over here.
I was just gonna say,
That's
yeah,
right.
happy little Transformers. Oh, yes.
Happy little
That's right.
Transformers.
I got
Oh.
this nice little deluxe kind of transformer there, and it's just so happy, so nice. I love it so much.
I wanna
That
see
is
that video
Deluxe
now.
Baldwin.
Get a nice
Oh
little
yeah, you
afro
got to
and-
see his reviews. They're so fun.
We're gonna
So-
roll out.
Yeah.
That's cool. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
but yeah, it's not about hating on women. It's basically
Hell
like
no.
women that want to go out of their way trashing men, right? And and
Hey.
try to make them look stupid or goofy or whatever. It's just like out of character. And
I'll say this just quickly. One of my best friends, White Feather, she's an old school feminist. She's currently taking a witchcraft thing. She traveled the world. She has her doctorates, everything. She's an amazing woman, but she's old school. She still likes men. She doesn't put down men. She's helped me many a times in my mental health. So that's what you call true feminist. Nowadays, it's just all men bad. You all good. The world doesn't need men. Blah blah blah. I want to do this, but yet you'll hate on a woman if she wants to sit at home and stuff. Well, that's not very feminist of you. She doesn't have the right to make that choice. Like, I don't understand this double-sided thing of judgment. Like, no, if a woman wants to stay home, she should have that right. If a woman wants to work and they have a great job, she has that right. But I find modern feminism, it's you got to do one thing and nothing else. So
that's right. That's
yeah.
right.
But anyway, sorry.
The way it goes. So and yeah, like Deluxe Baldwin said, yeah, Marvel forcing stuff is trash. There are strong female characters in the MCU that doesn't have to be forced. Exactly. Precisely it. So, but yeah, so that's coming out May 25th of next year. I don't know if anybody's going to see it. I'm not going to see it whatsoever. And you know what? Hey, seeing how
I'll wait for it to come out on VHS.
There we go. There we go. I'm gonna wait for Betamax.
Pop, if that comes up in VHS, you're gonna have to watch it now, then, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait
gonna-
for it to come out on Laserdisc.
Yeah, I'll do one better. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on LP for the storyboard time.
Oh,
So,
you got me
yeah.
there.
There we go. So, and on A-Track. So,
Fireside chat.
that's right. So, but seeing how we're on the 1 hour mark, we're going to continue with the whole news segment of Thoughts from the Throne from Rank or Steve. So, everybody, yeah, exactly. Enjoy.
It's been scientifically proven if you drive a Subaru, you might be a lesbian.
I love that.
There you go. So
Wow.
he actually oddly looked that up, and it is an actual, for some odd reason, weird scientific poll.
Really?
It's really
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, it's
Backed
really,
by
really weird.
science. You can't argue with it.
I'll have to ask some of
That's
my
right.
friends. I actually asked some lesbian friends, like, you guys have Subarus?
Ellen
should.
DeGeneres drives
So-
a Subaru. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what it is. So there you go. Snorter Poopers, yep, dancing to the kazoo music. There we go. So
Oh, you have to.
and there you go. At least the Lex Baldwin likes it. So there we go. I love that. There you go. That kazoo, exactly. Yep. It's the science. So oh my God. And if you don't like it, well, that's too bad. It's science. You can't argue with science nowadays. So there we go.
I have Thomas Dolby in my head.
That's right. So, and I'm glad that he constantly uses that toilet to end off the whole segment, and it puts an added moistness to the yeah. So, oh man, I regret nothing. So, all right, I really don't. That's why I love doing this channel. It's so much fun. So, anyway, on to the. Well, we got the next article here. So, and you know, things are going great. And this year it seems like the big year for anniversaries. I mean, you have the 50th anniversary of Wolverine being put out in Marvel Comics. You know, hopefully they'll do something. You got the 50th anniversary of Space Battleship Yamato that's coming out. You got the 40th anniversary of Transformers, which is this year. And now we have another anniversary coming up. So, and this here by Banding in the Comics, Mobile Fighter G Gundam to celebrate 30th anniversary with new story penned by the original series director. So that's
where I got my name, by the way. It was Epion
Really?
in Gundam, yeah. And I changed it to A. He's the guy with like the laser whip and like a laser sword, like a red one. But yeah,
Nice.
he's been my favorite as a kid. But that's where my name came from. Is Gundam Wing.
Cool.
Now we know the origins of Apion.
Now you know.
Mystery
The rest
solved.
of the story. So, yeah, thank you so much. I hope you like the content. Yeah, well, yeah, and if you want, go guys, if you're into Transformers and reviews and stuff like that for making smart purchases, then yeah, check out Deluxe Baldwin. So I guarantee you'll be safe. So he's not the evil Alec Baldwin. So there you go. So yeah, it's this year, just tons of anniversaries coming out. So and this is one of them. So if you enjoy G Gundam, then maybe this might be for you. So in honor of its 30th anniversary, Bandai Namco has announced that Mobile Fighter G Gundam will soon be receiving a new side story scenario penned by the series' original director, Yasuhiro Imagawa. I'm kind of liking this idea of new side stories. Because it's like, you know, once the series is done, you're kind of left with the question, well, what happens after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just want the story to continue. And, you know, sometimes you wonder, especially for me, whenever I'm watching Gundam, you know, you kind of wonder, well, what happens to all these characters, like, you know, afterwards, you know, when they grow up and stuff like that, you know, what other adventures did they end up going on, right? And it's like,
especially with sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Especially with Gundam that has at least 2 different timelines to it or storylines to it, because you've got Universal Century Gundam and then you've got everything else.
Yeah. Which always kind of confused me, because whenever it gets to that, it's like, you know, which one is the timeline I should be following? But You know what? Hey, I don't mind it.
Both.
It's like
All.
both. Yeah. Everything.
Everything.
So, damn it.
It's all good.
So,
It's all good.
well, that's true. I mean, anything with giant robots, I'm into, dude. So
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I opened out, this whole entire show with taking top of Gurren Lagann. I mean, how ultimate big giant robot can you get?
That music was fantastic, dude.
Oh, dude, when it comes to Gurren Lagann, I love the soundtrack, man.
Yeah,
that music was
there's
just
Gurren Lagann, there was Megas XLR, there was the Big O.
That's one series that I've never watched yet. Mega XLR.
It was pretty good, short-lived, and unfortunately, we'll probably never get any more of it because I think when the studio went bankrupt, it tied up the rights to the series, if I remember right. So the creators can never touch it again.
Damn it. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Theta, I just checked to make sure, and it must be under a different channel. I resubbed under this channel. I want to do some Transformer content eventually with my collection. Oh, so then that must be for Deluxe Molden. Okay,
yeah,
not a problem. So news of the fan favorite shonen style Mobile Suit Gundam spin-off continuation was first revealed on April 22nd, courtesy of the franchise's original website. And you know what? It's one thing about Gundam. They just look, something about them just looks, I don't know, super robot-y. I know that's not even really a word, but it's like it's like the epic epoch of mecha for some reason. I suppose that's probably like the one reason why I like Gundam. I don't have a lot of models of Gundam because I'm ending up, spending too much money.
But it's just the thing about giant robots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's like a giant mecha samurai almost, like with his like shoulder pads and like his like almost his helmet is almost like a samurai with like this, like,
I think that's you hit it on the head. I think
he looks amazing though. Yeah,
totally 100%. Oh yeah, that's right. And this is the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters 2. Dang, we're hitting on a lot of anniversaries.
45th anniversary of Alien.
Where does the time go? Goodness,
I know, right? So alongside a new commemorative key visual illustrated by Mobile Suit Gundam, which from Mercury animator Shinpai Sawa, the image depicted the members of the new Shuffle Alliance, as well as Master Asia, Rain, Allenby, and Schwartz running into the sunset ahead of the God Gundam. Bandai Namco unveiled their plans to release, as machine translated by Deep L, a completely new Gaiden scenario written by General Director of Mobile Fighter G Gundam, Yasuhiro Imagawa, later this summer. As detailed by Bandai Namco, this Gaiden outing will tell a side story of the main TV series and subsequent stories in the form of a scenario novel. So, and this is what they're going to be ending up bringing back. Jeez. I got to watch more anime. Man,
wow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I remember when that Gundam showed up at the end of Ready Player One and fought Mechagodzilla. That was such a cool
yes.
Game. That was just so epic. This is something you do as a kid with like toys and you're just battling it out, but it was just so cool to see on screen. Like Gundam Wing.
That was probably the most popular series ever, I think, in North America. It's Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
And you're right. Oh man, when that showed up in Ready Player One, dude, I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh my god, yes, I love this. Going up against Mechagodzilla, it was so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a dream come true almost. Like,
like
damn, Steven Spielberg.
I know. It just gets our appetites ready for the live action Gundam movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's on the horizon eventually.
Another one. So, because the first one, if you've ever seen the first live action Gundam anniversary, I think it was like, what was it? Something like the 20th anniversary or something like that, which I got. That was not good.
I think I vaguely remembered that.
Yeah. If one day, I'll do a watch party. I'll do a watch party of that. It was just, it was not the greatest, but it's still Gundam.
Yeah.
So, but no, I totally 100% love that scene. I take the form of Gundam.
I know. I remember, like in the theater, the audience just lost their shit. They're like, "No!" And he transforms into the Gundam wing, and you're just like, he's gonna fight Mechagodzilla now. It's like,
oh dude,
oh man!
As a kid, I'm like, what the?
And they even did the flashy eye thing, just like in the anime.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole eye glowy flashy thing. It's like, oh god, yes, this is the way it should be. This is the way it needs to be. Frig. If anything, if Spielberg got off his ass and just teamed up with Bandai Namco and got like some of the Japanese writers together, it's like, look, okay, yeah, we want to do a live action Gundam movie. I'll let you guys write it. I'll produce it, direct it, and whatever, and just make the most perfect, awesome live action Gundam movie. I would go watch it.
Yeah,
so
Pacific Rim was kind of like the closest we've gotten to something like that.
Yeah,
like the Jaegers and stuff, and
oh, totally.
I enjoyed that series. Both
it was.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you guys. That wasn't
you're right.
From Wing. It was an original RX-78. Yeah, I know.
My mind immediately goes to Gundam Wing when I think of Gundam. I don't know why. It's just like I immediately associate that version.
Me too. I know. But no, it was still awesome to see an original RX-78.
Just to see the Gundam, and he's got the laser sword and all the iconic, stuff.
It's so good on so many levels. So, but no, if they're wanting to do a side story for 30th anniversary, God, yeah, I'm all for it. So, spruce up the animation a little bit, to today's standards. It'll make it just even more epic, I find. I'm all for it.
The characters still in the original style, just updated and modernized to look like more clean and fresh,
Oh yeah, totally. Now, to this end, while the studio declined to provide any concrete details as to what fans could expect from the novel, they did confirm that the characters with a distinctive hairstyle that was revealed during the Gundam series 45th anniversary special broadcast on April 7th, which was this past Sunday, a few weeks ago, will also appear and play an important role in the story. So, sporting both twin ponytails and triangular hair cones outside of their design, little else is known about said character, especially just what their relation is to the larger Mobile Fighter G Gundam cast. So, whoever this mysterious new character is going to be, I guess they're going to be showing up in Mobile Fighter G Gundam. So, and just, it's the one thing that I love about manga. It's an art style all their own.
Oh yeah.
Her hair is like those medieval, how like they'd wear like those cones with like the tassels and like kind of like that style. It's interesting.
And they don't cater to North American stupid societal views, so they're a little bit freer on their art and what they draw on.
She's got a pipe and a sword. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And that ain't no high quality plastic banana.
She's smoking old Toby from Middle Earth. Blowing O's and making boats go through
it. double cone
head. Yeah.
So
she's gonna need a real weird helmet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So I do got that pop. So yeah, maybe I'll show that too.
Cool.
So there we go. So excuse me. Offering his thoughts on the upcoming return to the series, Imagawa told Bandai Namco, "The school of the undefeated of the East is far from over." Ooh, so little teasers there. Things I left unfinished, things I pretended I didn't know, those things have always been in my head for 30 years, he explained. Even if I want to go wild, I don't have a ring. I gained a whole lot of weight while sleeping in my hands. It burns bright red and finally punches through the walls to the outside world. Who and what kind of fight will start? Just a little while until the gong sounds. So, dang, I'm loving this. So, yeah, and that's the thing, like what we were mentioning earlier. It's like, after the story, you're kind of left to wondering, okay, what next? What else is going on? Little unfinished storylines that you wish there was a little bit more extra to, So I guess we're totally 100% getting that. So there we go. Yeah, she's like a Twilight that's had half her hair cut off. Well, we all love those Twilight women, don't we? So no, I find it pretty good that that he wants to explore more storylines, especially from this part of the franchise.
I'm
I'm
gonna
okay
admit
with
something,
that.
and nobody shame at me on this one.
Okay.
Out of all, I grew up with Robotech. I grew up with Transformers. I grew up with all the big mechs. I love mechs.
Yep.
Gundam is one I've never watched. I've always admired them. They look beautiful. I want to get some of them. I've never watched it, but and all the talk in the last few months has made me want to finally take my time to watch it because I love mechs. I love mechs. I mean, I do. I love big monsters and mechs and everything. But I want to get into this, and this movie, and this does, like, they have the actual full size one. Where is it? I don't forget. They have a full size one.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
it's mobile. The thing can actually move. It's cool as hell. It's like, what the heck? So
it is.
Yeah,
I think it's like tethered to a building or a giant scaffolding that they use to construct it.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
It's
It does.
amazing. I makes
And
me
that's
really
that,
want to get into this series.
and that's at the Bandai headquarters as well.
Yeah.
And every hour on the hour, it goes through all the motions and everything, and it is so glorious to look at.
I mean,
but
Voltron
apparently,
would be the coolest, but yeah.
Yeah, but apparently they're going to be taking it down. So
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Because apparently, I guess all the because I guess all the gears are kind of like wearing out a little bit and stuff like that. So maybe it's going under heavy maintenance and stuff like that because it's been up for I think maybe almost 5 years. I think at this point.
Yeah, you want to be safe
because
it's pretty huge.
Yeah, because it is out in the open and it's exposed to the elements and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking that that's probably what they're going to be doing. Oh, Vince probably knows that statue. It isn't there anymore. It got then there you go. Yeah, it got removed 2 months ago. So the last show was great. Yeah, look it up. Oh, dude, then I definitely will. So if you haven't seen it, you got to see it on YouTube. It is so glorious, and it's a 1-to-1 scale too. On top of that,
Exactly. It's massive.
It is. I want giant robots now. Oh my god!
You can buy real life mechs. They do exist now. They're magnificent.
They do.
Yeah, they're massive.
They do.
It's freaking cool.
Because I think there was like a few years ago there was a like a mech fight between a Japanese team and a North American team, and the Japanese team had this mech called what was it, Krakoa, something like that.
Yeah.
And you know that one, Pop?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I watched it. It was kind of a dud, but it was pretty interesting to watch.
They're slow now, but they're getting faster.
Super
in about
mobile.
10 years, those things will be amazing. I'll tell you right now, how quickly advanced those things are going to. Oh yeah. It's so mech wars will exist in some day. This is not fantasy anymore. It's fiction, or not fiction. It's fact. They will happen.
Yeah.
Well,
it was because of like, shows like Voltron and Robotech and stuff like that that I ended up getting into Gundam and then watching a lot more anime. And then you have Pat Labor on top of that, right? Which is, another mech series, basically.
Heck, even Power Rangers has a lot of mech.
Before I knew what any of that was, I was reading Shogun Warrior comic books.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, those were it for me in the 70s. That's like, and then I saw Gundams, like, oh, this is neat. More giant robots fighting monsters and stuff, or just fighting each other.
Yeah.
Shogun Warriors was it.
Vince Mike says, watch it in 4 times speed. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
So But as noted above, Imagawa's new mobile fighter G Gundam scenario was set to smash its way to the top of the top of the competition starting sometime later this summer. So it's coming out pretty soon. So if you want, then check it out. So and then on top of that, what Pop had sent me. So I'm going to share that on top of that as well. Seeing how we're on the topic of giant robots and all that jazz. So, and this one came out back in 2021. So, and it's the first look at Netflix's live action Gundam movie. Is here and it's wild. I don't know how I missed this, but then again,
there hasn't been that much information about it because there's this and it's like they're keeping it under wraps.
Yeah,
because that's November 9th, 2021.
Yeah,
you can't really find that much about it, except who the director is, who the studio is behind it. The last I came across a few months back was Timothée Chalamet possibly in talks for a lead role.
Huh. I like the byline. Yeah, wait, is Michael Bay somehow involved with this thing? God, I hope not. Please, no.
Give us Sam Witwicky.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are you ladies man 217?
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh, jeez. Shia LaBeouf piloting a Gundam directed by Michael Bay. Oh my God. This is just the whole...
do it. Leads the battle charge.
Every time. Oh my God. Every time he punches a Saku, just do it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my God, no, please no. So as cool
as
it
could be worse, it could be Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Tina. You know, Kaiju's super awesome.
Oh man,
cool fun too.
I love
Zack Snyder. Yeah, it would just be nothing but slow motion robots.
Oh, Frank Deluxe Baldwin. Yeah, more explosions. Yes,
more
totally.
Explosions.
Oh my God. Yeah, if it was Zack Snyder, yeah, you're right, Appian. It'd totally be like, slow motion and
it'd be
probably
an hour of them building the Gundam, like slowly hitting like hammers and stuff.
Sparks flying with each hammer blow.
Yep.
Oh God, yeah.
Sweat dropping slow motion on like the sweat on someone's arm as they're working.
Yeah,
you got to see it.
And no brightly colored robots. Everything would be toned down, muted color palette,
gunmetal
washed in a shade of brown.
Oh yeah, and probably thrown in some tentacle porn in there somewhere too.
Right.
So yeah. So this is really. I wonder if there's there's no video clip or anything like that. That's really weird.
No, it's just that one image, and then you see Netflix involvement. So
yeah. Well, let's see what it says. Yeah, it's been more than 3 years since Legendary. Here, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit more than 3 years since Legendary Pictures and Sunrise announced that they would collaborate on a live-action movie based on venerable franchise Mobile Suit Gundam, a giant robot anime whose shadow all others stand in. Well, that's pretty much true. Yeah. Today we have our first look at Netflix's film, a sole piece of concept art, and it's probably not what you were expecting. Huh. Yeah, the image up top is of a Gundam walking away from a massive conflagration of fire. Yeah, more than likely Michael Bay. Like basically every action star ever. Yeah, that's it, which comes courtesy of VFX whizzes at Industrial Light and Magic.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
No, that's right. That's right. Weird. We knew that this film would be directed by Kong Skull Island's Jordan Volt Roberts, who is currently on board to direct a live-action movie adaptation of Metal Gear Solid video game. Well, that's never happened yet. The movie is being produced by Legendary Pictures, which made Skull Island. I'm okay with them. You know, they're not too bad. And a recent spate of Godzilla films. Yeah, and I don't really mind their Godzilla films.
I like King of the Monsters.
Yeah,
Skull Island was a fun little movie in
It was.
it was too.
its own way. Yeah.
It's probably the only movie that actually made Brie Larson slightly likable.
Oh yeah. When I rewatched it, I'm like, she smiles. Look at her smiling there. Oh wow.
Exactly. It's amazing. Oh my God, she has muscles that actually smile. So the studio is doing big business with films starring giants, various types, even better. The script is by Brian K. Vaughan, who's written the incredible Saga comic among many years. Well, okay, so I've read the Saga comic, and that's actually a really good comic. If you haven't read it, yeah, there's like multiple volumes out right now. That's a pretty decent comic book. So that gives me a little bit of hope. Basically, there's every reason to believe Gundam's second foray into live action will be very, very good. This is interesting. So
yeah.
But
It
boy,
has some potential to it.
It does. But boy, that giant robot sure looks like Nick Cage walking away from an explosion. Or at least one of the countless action stars who have badassively walked away from any scene from massive destruction happening right behind them. Yeah, just like what Appion said, right? Cool guys don't look at explosions.
They don't look at explosions. Ain't got time for that.
No. It's weird because it does seem to be somewhat celebrating how awesome war is. Well, no, it's not celebrating how awesome war is. It's celebrating when the good guys win. That's what it's about. So, when the original Mobile Suit Gundam is so focused on the trauma war inflicts on people, that's true. Especially Amuro Ray, a teenager who inadvertently becomes the Gundam's pilot and gets swept away in the war between Earth and the spacebound Principality of Zeon. Still, it's only a single image, and that image looks very good. If it seems a bit off-brand for its very first look, whatever. Since Netflix's live-action Gundam movie still has no release date, we clearly have plenty of time to see more. That's interesting. Somewhere, I probably do remember this article. Somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, I've done a couple of live streams on Gundam news, and this is it. If they've made any progress with it, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, November 9th, 2021. Good number of years back.
Let's see. Vince Womack. Oh my God. Speaking of Solid Snake in a fight against robots, the U.S. Army, I believe, figured out that cardboard boxes are actually effective.
Snake. Snake. Oh, because he hides in the games. He hides in the cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
And you like move around.
Oh my God. Deluxe Wallman. Captain Marvel saved the MCU. Yeah, exactly right. Oh my God. I'm so liking the fact that you were like-minded. That's awesome, Baldwin. So, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, we had copious amounts of I don't want to say trash talking, but just pointing out the fallacies of Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Oh my God, how that movie bombed so hard. It was just unbelievable. So you know what? Okay. I talked about it with you guys off camera when we were done with the show. And you know what? I might as well just tell people here in the chat. This weekend, I'm going to be heading off with family. Going to have some good old time at the Calgary Comic Con. Okay.
Ooh,
and
cool.
Which is going on actually right now. It started on Thursday. Okay. And it's going till Sunday, and already got tickets ready. Daughter has her costume ready. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I'm going to meet up with Drunk 3PO, which should be pretty cool. And there's going to be like multiple guests, some movie stars, some comic creators there and stuff like that. And
I didn't do
chat. Okay, fine. And I was talking to these guys about certain people that were going to be there, and if I should just ask them certain questions and whatnot. So here are all the guests. We're going to go through them and just wondering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guys in the chat get to have some fun. So are you going to wear your dress? No, I'm not. I'm not going to horrify the massive crowds there. And Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing that. Yeah, and yeah, thanks. I really do hope to have a wonderful time. But here's a bunch of guests that are going to be there, right? And then Tom is like gasping already.
Hey, give
so,
Neb Campbell my phone number and maybe Gina too. I can have my phone number.
Okay. So this, I'm just going to leave this totally out there. Okay. So who should I roast and who should I try to talk to?
Oh, God.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. Question for Gina. Will you marry me?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I like all the Scream stars. I wouldn't roast any of the Scream people. I think
no.
Oh yeah, I like Matthew. I think he's a really good actor. Actually, it's not.
Yeah.
I especially liked him in Scooby Doo.
Yeah, he was amazing as Shaggy. He really embodied that role. Like
that's right. You're Scooby.
He's
the only one that
silly role. He nailed it. Yeah. Like he had the Casey Kasem feeling. Like he was just great. Like
yeah,
exactly. No, I liked Elliot. I like for her roles in the past. She's an amazing actress.
Yep.
I
Juno.
Juno's amazing. Such a
That's
great
right.
video games and Quantum. Which we thought they did a video game too. So and with capture stuff, but it's just I don't know.
I should probably ask Ellen Page. Hey, loved you when you were pregnant in Juno.
Yeah. One doodle you can't undo, home skillet.
He hasn't done anything since. I don't see him act anymore. I'm like,
no.
Umbrella Academy was it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, it was put off, I think, for a year because apparently Ellen was like freaking out at like everybody on set and like basically trashing everybody like hardcore in Toronto on set of the Umbrella Academy.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
so bad.
They have an attitude then.
Oh yeah, she totally has an attitude.
It's too bad. I mean, she doesn't represent all Maritimers. She's a Maritimer though. It's just like,
I know.
She was in a season of a very popular Canadian show called Trailer Park Boys when she was young too.
Yep, that's right.
Now, Neve Campbell, another Canadian, I've been crushing her for years. I still will, no matter her.
Oh man, she has one of the most badass lines when like the guy's like gonna get up and kill her in one of the screams, and she's like, "Not in my movie," and then she just shoots him in the head. I'm like, that is so badass. Like,
and Gina's just Gina. Gina's awesome. So
yeah. So if I do hopefully meet up with Drunk 3PO, obviously he's going with Gina Carano. So hopefully I might be able to talk to Gina Carano. I don't know. I don't want to say I am. I don't want to say I won't or anything like that. So because I don't want to make it look like I'm using Drunk 3PO in order to get close to Gina Carano because that's that wouldn't be cool. So, because I really do actually want to say, a big heartfelt thank you to Drunk, because he helped me out at one point a couple of years ago. So, and I just want to say, thanks to the dude. So, need to check if we did that in that show. That's not Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Velma? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was the voice for every Shaggy since then. Yeah, no, totally 100%. Let's see.
Skeet Ulrich's been in quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else he was in.
Who?
Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
Other than Jericho. Jericho from 2006 to 2008.
Okay. Yeah. Then you got Laureen Metcalf. Yeah, who's from Roseanne. I don't know if I'm going to go see her.
Man,
I don't know.
Great role, but I'm like, what has she done lately? It's like,
I know, right?
Wasn't she like the mom in Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, she was actually.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
She's pretty good in that.
Yeah. Let's see. And this kid, okay, this Gordon Cormier, that was in Avatar. You know what? I like this kid. I watched Avatar. And this kid's actually really good in this show. So,
good start for a career then. One of your first things.
So there's him. Let's see who else we got. Dallas Lowe.
John Rhys Davies.
Yeah. John Rhys Davies. So from
one of my favorites.
I know.
Jason Lee is Jason Lee. I'm a huge Jason Lee fan. All from the
from My Name Is Earl. Yeah.
Oh, not just that. I mean,
Mallrat.
all the Jay and Silent Bob film. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brody man. Nifty,
Exactly.
nifty.
Exactly.
Hit with his little cup, and then he's like asking Stan Lee all about like superhero private parts and Superman, and
Oh yeah.
your friend, he's obsessed with superhero genitalia.
Oh my god. That was so hilarious. Oh my god. Let's see. Iman Isfadi and Diana Lee Santo from Ahsoka.
I have to watch the show now. It seems like some interesting actors.
I know that her Deanna, she's actually quite proficient in martial arts. I didn't mind her too well in Ahsoka. I know Ahsoka gets dumped on a lot.
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
She's gonna be in Tales of the Empire in May. The little shorts, like the one about her, and she fights General Grievous.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I didn't mind her acting whatsoever. I didn't mind Ahsoka.
No way, Danielle.
And
yeah, Danielle Panabaker.
Killer Frost.
Okay. No offense to Never. The other ones are giving
yeah.
Danielle my phone number.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. So yeah, I liked her as Killer Frost.
Oh, she was awesome as Killer Frost. She's really good. Yeah.
I liked her character in The Flash. I think she was like probably too. I don't want to say too underused, but I think they could have done a little bit more with her.
They did more in the last seasons. I find they really focused on her at the end and stuff. But yeah, no. She actually is a really good actress though too. Yeah.
I think so too. So, Michelle Hurd. Michelle Hurd.
Everybody's favorite.
Oh, God.
Raffi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Raffi. God,
Yeah.
I hated that character. It's not that I'm not saying I don't like the person. I just hated the character.
No, exactly.
just
it's not their fault.
Strung up on drugs and stuff like that. It's
Right,
like,
right. A model Starfleet officer there.
yeah, I know, right? So, and again, you know what? It's not hating on the people. I just don't like the characters.
It's the roles.
Yeah,
it's the roles. It's poor writing. My God, So there are those people. So, and you know what? A dude, Iman, that played Ezra. I don't mind him too much.
Yeah, I kind of liked him in that role.
Yeah, I
He
thought
didn't have much to do though. It was kind of unfortunate. But again,
I thought he was a good representation.
Yeah,
I thought he was a good representation. True.
Wrote a better reunion
Lou Diamond
between
Phillips
him and
from Young
Sabine.
Guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh,
he was also
wow.
in a great almost B movie called Bats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Bunch of bats.
Oh yes. Let's see, and then we got pretty much the whole cast of Letterkenny.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Letterkenny, oh my God, go watch Letterkenny. It's hilarious. Canadian production, but it's such a fun show.
No, just like Jason Lee, you have Ethan also that's in my gym with the girl. Have you seen him recently? He looks nothing like that now.
Oh yeah, he lost so much weight.
He's like super buff and muscular.
Dude is
now.
buff.
He got himself in shape because he's like, I got tired of being overweight. But he was a funny actor. He's just hilarious. I like his roles he does.
Yeah, see, there
really
you go.
good.
Tina likes it. Sorry, I zoned out a bit. My love for Jason Lee and My Name is Earl. Yeah.
He's series. I love My Name is Earl. I'm a big fan of Jason
super
Lee.
buff.
Oh,
I still remember Danielle from Sky High. Yeah. She was pretty good in that, I thought. It was a fun little movie.
Sorry, I'm blanking out. Anyway, no,
that's fine. Ashley Eckstein.
The original Ahsoka.
Yep, the original Ahsoka. So there's that. Then you have Dennis Lawson, who does anybody know who this is? Dennis Lawson?
I can't think. I know. Oh, I know him.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, damn it. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts.
Wedge.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Wedge Antilles.
Goodness. That's right.
Yeah. So
Wedge and Big.
Moment.
Vince Womack, yeah, you could ask Lou Diamond Phillips about the possible Stargate universe continuation.
That's true. Oh man.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. Okay. So yeah, you got Wedge. from original Star Wars. Jamie Kennedy from Scream, Lee Waddell, who's the mask guy. Chris Porter from Heartland. That's a boring CBC show. And then Garrett Dillahunt from
Not bad actor. I like
Fear the Walking Dead.
One of the few characters on the show I actually liked, and I hated what happened to his character.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and he played the Burt character in that terrible Army of the Dead movie because it's a complete Aliens ripoff, and he's basically Burt.
American History X. It's a totally great movie. 100%.
Such a sad ending. Oh my gosh, that movie.
It is
tragic.
So for animation voices, okay, so we got a bunch of people from X-Men 97 showing up. So dude that plays Magneto, Matthew Waterton. Then you got Ashley Eckstein, obviously, Ahsoka. D. Bradley Baker, who is basically every clone. Gray Danielle from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, you got Beast, you got Storm, Gambit, and then you get the actual Little Mermaid, Jodie Benson. The actual Little Mermaid. I'd be interested to see if Chris Potter, that plays Gambit, if he actually has that accent. I'm curious. I want to know. I gotta know. Then for anime guests, you got a lot of from Chainsaw Man and
Chainsaw Man. There you
Spy
go.
Family.
Yeah.
So
Spy Family.
And
nice.
And then you got Chris from My Hero Academia.
Oh man, his character is great.
Oh, it
in
is.
My Hero.
Oh yes.
And Michelle from Bleach. So
watch that years. That was a good series.
Oh, it's an awesome series. So I'm loving Spy X Family too myself. And I can't wait for Chainsaw Man season 2 to come out. Jeez.
Gotta watch it someday. So much I gotta watch.
Oh, it's so good, dude. So good.
I've heard, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see for gaming stars. Cameron from Star Wars Jedi. So yes, we actually get ginger representation.
Good actor, good game. There's two versions of that game now. There's the one Survivor, I think it was the second one. Yes, I haven't played the second one yet, but there's such a good Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Oh
man, Survivor is so fun.
I've heard it's like I will be getting it because I love the first one. It's just so fun.
Almost open world.
Yeah.
From Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil.
That dude won so many awards at the gaming award. Neil Newborn, like he took them home, man. Like Baldur's Gate 3 in general, it won the most Game of the Year awards, like out of almost like any game ever.
It's sad to see that game do good. I played the original Baldur's Gates, at least not the PC ones on that was a PS2. I love those games, and I got to get Baldur's Gate 3 eventually when I get a PS5. I want to get it. So, but yeah, no, deserve it. It's won awards just for the game itself. It's done amazing. So yeah,
it basically like swept the Game Awards with like every category it was in. It like basically won.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah, totally. Roger Smith, who's Sonic the Hedgehog. Then you got Patricia Somerset, who is Zelda, and Kellen Goff from Five Nights at Freddy's and My Hero Academia. So
nice.
And then we get to the comic creators. Oh, this is so gonna be fun because I don't know how many times we talked about a lot of comic creators out there.
Oh damn it. I wish I had a comic. Yeah. I'd say I'd love to get Todd's autograph on a Spawn of my Spawns. I'm a Todd fan. Spawn's my favorite. It's like
So we got Todd McFarlane, obviously, who needs no introduction whatsoever. Well, I'm gonna ask him. So hey, what's going on with the Spawn movie? What is
it was supposed to have Jamie Foxx and stuff. I remember years ago.
Right.
Jamie Foxx was gonna be Spawn, and
I send you money. Maybe you can get a Spawn comic and get him to sign it. I don't know. I got Todd's in.
I
would even have him sign the movie. With like,
I have the movie. I have it on Blu-ray here.
Michael Douglas. Me too. I have that Blu-ray too. I do love that. The director's cut.
Yeah,
it's great. Man.
Dan Slott. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with this guy because of his She-Hulk. I'm gonna ask him if that royalty check for $398 was worth it.
You got to record that one. Have somebody
Oh,
behind you.
oh, I'm so gonna record that. I'm so gonna record that. So yeah, Dan Slott. Oh my god, he just loves blocking people that doesn't agree with his proclivities of anything. Oh my god, this guy's such a shield writer. Let's see, Mitch Gerads from Brave and the Bold, Batman Brave and the Bold. So some of his art not too bad. Stephen Platt, there's one right there.
I know that name. Yeah.
He's an amazing artist. Yeah, who did Moon Knight. His Moon Knight was awesome back in the day. And when he worked over at Extreme Studios with Rob Liefeld, and apparently there was some sort of odd falling out between Rob Liefeld and Stephen Platt, and I don't know why. So Rob Liefeld doesn't talk about it whatsoever. I'm gonna see if I can find out what happened.
Ask in a certain way, maybe get the scoop.
Yeah.
Get the scoop.
Get the scoop. Total scoop.
Interesting.
Let's see. Larry Houston, the X-Men animated series, the comic for that. Stephen Scrossi. I don't know about that guy. So Nick Bradshaw. Well, yeah, I do know about Nick Bradshaw.
That picture looks like John Wick, like with a sword. Like
yeah, it does actually.
It does, isn't it?
How about that?
Yeah, he does this comic called Berserker. So I heard it's pretty good, but I don't know. I haven't read it yet. Jim Zub, that's doing Conarian. So
Conan's great.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Jim Zub. Yeah, I was doing fantastic work on Conan. So. Let's see who else. Let's see, John Delaney that done a bunch of Simpson and Futurama comics. Max Dunbar who did Batman Beyond. That's actually pretty good.
That looks
so
cool.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah. Mike Freenan that does a bunch of stuff. Tom Gallagher, he's done a lot of illustrations like concerning Transformers and stuff like that. So I'd like to pick his ear if I can. Deluxe, if I can. If you got a question for this dude, maybe if I got time, I'll see if I can ask him if you got a question for him. So
you might want to pick his brain instead of his ears. You know, that could be like, here's a Q-tip. I'm cleaning your ears out.
Yeah, exactly. Jody Hauser. Now he did a lot of illustrations in the on the covers of a lot of the Star Wars comics. So the Thrawn Alliances, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Stranger Things, stuff like that. Doctor Who. Let's see some of the other ones I don't know. Colin Kenny or Colin Kelly. I know he does Guardians of the Galaxy a couple of times and some Batman Beyond stuff. Who else do we got? Oh yeah, Marcelo Matre, who does Transformers.
Nice.
So gonna see if I can pick his brain a bit too. Dave McCaig, who does Walking Dead stuff.
A treasure trove of knowledge you have there.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's something, yeah. You know,
I know what I hate, and some of the stuff I don't hate. So that's that's the only way I can word it. So
yeah.
Let's see, Carrie Tim Sheridan. Oh yes, Tim Sheridan. Now, if anybody has watched this channel long enough, might recognize the name Tim Sheridan. Oh yeah, you guys instantly know. Yeah. Remember how he was pandering to like everybody because he was making Green Lantern gay, and you just remember the video he put out. Please buy this book. Buy as many copies as humanly possible. You know, and because if you don't, the LGBT community is gonna suffer for it. It's like you're just. Yeah, remember that,
and we can stick it to those trolls, those evil right-wing Yahtzee trolls. Yawn.
Oh my god! Please, you gotta buy my book. It's like no, you totally just retconned the entire origin of Green Lantern. You just did stuff you didn't have to, and now you want us to buy your book? No.
I wonder how many unsold books he'll have with him.
Here, awesome. Oh yeah, I wonder. He'll probably just try to be giving them out for free. And here, I'll even autograph it for you for free. So, Wendy, sorry I missed the show. I was in an administration meeting.
Ooh.
Her brain felt like pudding with bits of banana. Now I'm hungry for pudding with banana.
I know. Because if anything, that's just bringing out the moist on top of that. So.
Ah!
By the way,
just on a headset. Most people in the LGBT community that actually collect comics don't want that kind of thing. They just want good comics like everybody else. So,
I know.
Yeah.
So I think I'll ask Tim Sheridan how much money he made on Green Lantern number 1. So many
how many lives have you saved?
Yeah, exactly. The lies I've told, the lives I've ruined.
Did you really get back at those trolls?
Yeah, did you? I really want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So, oh my God.
Expiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh my God. Oh, what's going on? Administration wants to cut costs, but their ideas are unsafe for patients. Ooh.
Oh no.
Wow,
Oh, really?
Oh goodness.
Wow.
That sounds like government here. Yeah, they have stuff that's going everywhere now. That's just everywhere. They want to cut costs, but don't care about this people. Anyway.
Know. Frig. So what is it? They just want to let people be as sick as humanly possible or something?
That's gonna make me puke someday.
Oh man. Mission
like
accomplished.
you're okay. Just take an aspirin and go home and sleep it off.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, Wendy, I hope you can fight it. So, just
Wendy,
try to point out for the sake of the patients. So, who else do we got? Joshua Swaby, that does Catwoman, Joe Wass. Oh, he does Maze Tunes. Okay. Yeah, some of them ended up pretty funny. That was pretty good. Let's see, what do we got?
That Catwoman looks like Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns.
It does, doesn't it?
That's like the best iteration of Catwoman too. I'm all for that.
Hard to argue that, yeah.
Let's see, House of L. Let's see.
Some of these names I'm not familiar with.
No, some of them, no, I'm not. So
no.
This one looks interesting. Vern.
That'd be a Superman family thing.
Zune and Drew, Captain Cannabis.
Okay, I gotta read that one.
What is this? Like Kevin Smith, James the Blunt Man, and Chronic? Like
that's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
The world of pothead superheroes. Marijuana Man.
His superpowers exponentially grow on 420. So.
A herb hero.
It's just passed recently, by the way. Anyway,
with every toke he takes, his powers grow to such an extent that everybody around him mellows out in a 5-mile radius. So.
No.
Just chill, brothers. Yeah, relax. Peace. Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Nortapoopas has the comment of the day, I do believe.
Oh, there you go. Captain Cannabis has gone to pot.
Yes, I love it.
Oh God, I love that. Jeez.
His arch nemesis, Spider Mite. Dun dun dun.
And the never-ending quest for munchies.
Yes, you always must have a bag of Doritos at your side at those. You're battling thing. You're getting relaxed and.
Oh my God. Oh. I love that. That's awesome. Let's see. Some of these are like a lot of names that I haven't never heard of before. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check some of the rest of them out. Let's see.
Up-and-coming artists. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. So hey, one of them might want a plug on the channel or something like that. So
could be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yep. And cosplayers, does anybody really care about cosplayers? Some of these guys I've never heard of. So
some of them are cool, but I don't see any recognizable cosplayer names here. I know some Canadian cosplayers, but
depends on what they're cosplaying as. I feel like if they're there is something you're interested in, then yeah, maybe. But
yeah,
it depends. There's like its own little industry revolving around cosplay. It's amazing.
And we have some good ones in Canada. There's Sarah, she's amazing out of Ontario, and there's a bunch of other well-known ones.
I mean, some of these homemade costumes people come up with are incredible. Like the ingenuity and the creativity, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, I have friends Oh yeah, go ahead.
I like that, Snort. His superpower is cleaning out the snack section at the grocery store. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the supervillain calls him up and he's like, Captain Cannabis, I noticed you're high. I've taken all the snacks out of all the vending machines and all the grocery stores in the city. What will you do?
No.
In a 2-mile radius. No
Oh,
snacks.
God.
No.
I've also removed all the refreshing drinks from the city.
You
What
fiend.
will quench your thirst?
God.
No moisture whatsoever.
Oh my God. Maybe I should try to find this guy. I'll get the comic. We should do a read of this. Oh my
yeah,
God.
totally.
That would be awesome. Captain
You know, of course,
Cannabis.
one year myself. Definitely want to definitely read that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Okay. So anyway, seeing how today was the secret word of the day that we just totally made up out of nowhere, which was the
sorry,
word
everybody.
noise for the for unknown reasons, I guess. So we just decided today's secret word was moist, and we just went along with it. And yeah, so we pretty much are at the end of the show, but don't worry. We got the cartoon that we always show at the end of Fridays. And so in the theme of moist, here we go. Enjoy, everybody.
What the hell? Don't drink that. That's terrible. Try these instead.
Ah! 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 Ah!
And
Wow.
there you go.
Ironmonger alarm clock.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like how he swallows it every time. Oh.
And then my favorite was Happy Hogan playing with a cowboy and an alien, and it's like a total hit at John Favreau because he made that cowboy and alien movie. I'm like, that's clever.
That
was
clever.
good.
That's exactly
Moist. Was that projectile vomiting at the end?
That's right. It was. Yep. Demon in the Bottle was a great arc. It was totally 100%. So, and well, that just ruined the idea for me. So, I try sort of. I try. So, and Tina, yeah, a true masterpiece of animation. It was, despite all the chunks that you may have seen. So there you go. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it for the show.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know 2 hours just kind of flies right by like that.
It flies by. The fastest
It
2
does.
hours of the week.
I know, right? So it's just not enough compared to what some people might think. So anyway, Appion, you got anything that you want to plug?
Just Sunday watching Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me with Carla Burton. It's her first time seeing like any of the Austin Powers movies. We showed her the first one last week and she liked it. And
Oh wow.
then we're watching the second one for her first time. I've seen it like 100 times or more, but yeah. And then not sure what we're gonna watch on Tuesdays, but we usually watch another movie on Tuesdays for a watch party. And then that's pretty much it. And I might be playing a game. I don't know. I've just finished Kingdom Hearts 3, so might play Fallout. Not sure what I'm going to start on the channel with the playthrough, but that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. And Rocco, I'll just re-listen while I work. Sorry, Rocco.
Yeah.
I trust Rocco that you will enjoy the beginning of the show. So, or at least 15, 20 minutes in, with the stupid news. We covered fish eggs on Tuesday, and we covered something else today. That's right.
You'll moistly like it.
So, I'm picking that one up. So, Pop Culture Republic, what do you got going on?
Oh yes. Let me fire up my desk cam here for my Saturday show.
Yes.
As I continue digging through my collection of various X titles from the. Yeah, you guys remember these?
Yes, actually.
Yes. When art was great, and
yeah, so I've got a
stories
good
mattered.
stack of them. So all the stuff I've been digging through my old comic collection over the years.
Nice.
And I tell you, some of the books are like socks and a dryer. It's like I can't find the stuff I used to have. Like, oh, here's a nice what if
foil covered. Oh,
foil
man.
cover. Way back in the day.
Dang, I remember that issue.
Yeah. So I got a little bit of everything I'll be touching on this Saturday. No, tomorrow.
A nice collection.
After a while, the days just start merging into one another.
Oh, and Jason just showed up.
Oh no!
I didn't hear my alarm go off. Oh God,
Oh,
Jason, no, not
I've been there,
again.
done that.
You lose.
God.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Unfortunate.
Sorry, Jason. And
Oz will tell you, Jason, is it's okay to pee your pants and you can sell them for a lot of money.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
goodness,
Billy Madison.
yes.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
That's right. Not cool enough. You got to pee your pants now.
Everybody pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Sell it for $600 too. If you want to know what we're talking about, you have to go back to the beginning of your show. So now. And Tom, what do you got going on, dude?
Oh gosh, keeping busy. I think I mentioned on Tuesday somebody's donated a monitor to me to help with my photography. It's like, wow, somebody believes in my art.
Cool.
So I'll get that
Awesome.
later on next month. And then I'm going to start working on my book. Me and Jessica, we just finished recording last night. I finalized it. We recorded it. It's going to be on the impact of VR in humanity. And wow, I delved into it. You don't realize how far we've come into VR right now. Like there's bodysuits that you can feel hot and warmth and and it's going to be great for people with mental health, the elderly that can't travel. They can put a headset on and go to anywhere in the world, that they've never been before, and just to explore. And it's going to help a lot of people. And it has a lot of bonuses. Sure, there's always going to be bad parts electronics, but it's quite fascinating.
Good.
So stay tuned for that, and just doing projects and keeping busy. And yeah, that's what it really. And
Good to hear there's just some positive parts to it, because it all can't be like Sword Art Online.
Exactly. Cool like Matt Davis.
Appearing your parents in school. I'm Miles Davis. Exactly.
Tina, I gotta ask you, where do you get those amazing little snippets of pictures? They're beautiful. I have to find those.
It's
I'm
her
obsessed with
posing for
Dragon.
them.
I
That's
know.
what it is.
Real, bro. I'm a photographer. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. No.
You shill. No, I'm just kidding.
I do actually. Me
So,
jobs. Don't fire me.
well, that's pretty much it for the show. Thank you everybody for joining in. I really, really appreciate it. Boy, we just got, like a whole bunch of viewers on YouTube and Rumble, and wow, and like 44 people watching on X. It's just weird.
43 I got right now. It's like, yeah, no, you do good on X. Man.
Wow.
And everybody on X, go to YouTube and subscribe.
That's right. And yeah, candid photography. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say them all.
Say them all,
So,
say them all.
But I want to thank everybody that showed up. I really, really appreciate it. And check out these guys as well. It was sort of kind of maybe. And and check out everybody that's here on their panel, because I'm sure they'd appreciate your viewership, as I'm just stumbling through words right now. So as I'm trying to get off. So that being said, everybody have a pleasant weekend. Have a fun weekend. I'll see if I can do a member video while I'm at the con, and yeah, I'll try to get some videos of who I'm going to grill there as well. So should be fun. So to everybody out there, as we part,
be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!